presents Could Be You TV.
I just want to say I support that.
Thank
Keep
you.
hustling, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. I support that in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. It could be you, TV. I'm the Naked Cowboy. Look at my boobies.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Or hers.
Hello, my peeps. Hola, mi gente. Yay! Another episode of Linda Lynn Presents Could Be You TV. I'm so excited that you are joining me tonight. I have my beautiful friend and lovely co-host, Wendy. Wendy Rodriguez. That is like, oh my gosh, she's like my everything. We have so much to talk about.
Yes, we do. We have a lot to talk about today. But first of all, thank you for having me on your show, and hello to everybody.
Oh my God, girl, you're part of the show already. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to all my loyal viewers. Everybody that's on Instagram, please go to Facebook and follow Could Be You TV, Strong Island TV, and share the video, because the more you share, the more views, and you know what they say, sharing is caring.
I like that.
Yes.
I have a new one. Be a blessing and share.
Be a blessing and share that one too. Okay, so everybody go and like the page, Could Be You TV, and share. And just remember that any episode that you've missed, they're all on YouTube, on Strong Island TV, and now available on Roku. So woo! So there's no excuse whatsoever that you didn't see the show, you didn't get home on time, or you fell asleep, blah, 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 whatever. So
I love it.
I know. But
Like,
thank you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you. But how are you, mommy?
I am so good. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Oh my
I'm
God.
super excited. I know today we have a show full of information. A lot of things that happened this weekend.
I you know what I have to say? It's one of those things. It's so busy, but yet it's like exciting.
Yeah.
You feel blessed that you're able to.
You were all over.
I was.
All over.
You know, oh my God, I was. You know what? But it was exciting, like I said. You know, it was just. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Right,
But you know, yeah. But the first thing I want to do, because I don't do this very often, but I have to do it now. I want to give a big un abrazo y un beso bien grande a mi mami. That's my mommy. Oh my God, I love my mommy. I miss her. Te amo, mommy. I don't give her enough credit. I don't give her enough. And I missed her birthday. The birthday shout outs that I give.
Okay.
I missed out because I just started doing that new.
Okay.
But I just saw that picture she posted on Facebook, and I was like, mi mamacita, I miss her so much. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give her a huge special shout out. Mucho abrazo y te quiero mucho, mami.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. So, well, speaking of birthdays, that's another thing we do here. What I like to do for our loyal viewers and friends of Could Be You TV, we like to give them birthday shout-outs. So
like
these
that.
are like birthdays that are within the week, past couple of days, or upcoming. So let's give some birthday shout-outs. So,
Happy
birthday! Wasn't that cute?
I like
Wasn't
that.
nice? You see, you know, I don't think that, you know, any other show gives them birthday shout-outs like that. So
And you know what's great about that, Linda? That anyone that maybe wants to go ahead and give a birthday shout out, they can DM you.
Absolutely. They can either DM or they can email at couldbeyoutv@gmail.com or at couldbeyoutv@lindalyn.com. Yeah, if you know of anybody who you want to give a special shout out to, just hit us up and let us know whose birthday is next.
I love it.
When
I
is
like
your
it.
birthday?
My birthday's all the way in March. But,
Okay.
but
Well,
in March,
now I know to prepare. Now I know to prepare as of right now. But yeah, a lot of things been happening. Oh my goodness! If I was to tell you this month of October, my month, you know, I celebrated my whole month.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
It was so full of birthdays. It was unbelievable. Like, I've never seen such a video goes on and on and on, and just, so between October and November is a lot of birthdays. So thumbs up for the Libras and Scorpios.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. But so we're gonna do a little recap
about
of
what
everything that happened this weekend. So you know what? How about let me give a special shout out, because I thought I had a video about it, but you know what it is? I gotta put it together in my next week's show. I'm gonna show all the footage I took, but I spent time tailgating with Boom Cubs. Boom Cubs! Shout out to Mike Mack and Boom Cubs and the whole Boom Cubs family. We ended up doing tailgating at MetLife Stadium.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, so we got to hang out with a whole bunch of people. I got to interview Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and also Fresher, my boy Fresher. What up? It was very exciting. I had, I was there as doing the whole red carpet, and doing the on location thing, And shout out to Michael Mack. Michael Mack is the man when it comes to Boom Cubs, and I appreciate everything he does for always involving me. Shout out to Echo, and like I said, it was so much fun. It was I have to say, it was my first tailgating.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it. Tell us.
First of all, I had to go on a bus.
Okay.
So I was a little skeptical because so I suffer, I have motion sickness.
Oh, me too.
And I get sick on riding in cars, the backseat of the cars, and I always have to be in charge driving.
Okay.
So I was just like, oh
now
my
that
goodness.
answers why you always have to drive. Okay.
Yeah. So now you know. So you see that. So I was like, oh my God, a bus, and all I thought about was
throw it up.
Rowdy and
yeah.
It was just so much. But you know what? I said, okay. So shout out also to my boy Wilson. Wilson is my amazing friend, and he's my everything, my photographer, my videographer, my friend, my everything. So shout out to him too. He together we won the bus. But when we went on the bus, it was actually a nice looking bus. It was one of those updated buses. It looked trendy.
Okay.
The seats were, it was nice, cushiony, clothed out,
Okay.
So and so I have to say, it wasn't that bad.
You actually enjoyed it.
I enjoyed.
And you don't regret it.
Huh?
You don't regret it. It was great.
No, I don't regret it. Actually,
there you go.
So all that footage that was taken, all the pictures, all the videos, and all the interviews, we're gonna be having all that shown on my next show next week. So stay tuned for that, But besides that, we got that out of the way because we had an exciting weekend.
Yes, we did.
I want you to tell everybody what this event was about.
All right, so I have a not-for-profit that is called Fearless Footsteps, which our mission and vision is to pretty much just get the kids off the street, get them active, let them express themselves via art. So we had our grandest showcase this Friday, and it was unbelievable. We had kids from 3 years old all the way to 20,
God,
and our older crowd as well. So we were able to enjoy it. We had lots of fun. A lot of the artists were there too, and one of our special guest artists was Linda Lynn.
Who's that?
I don't know. Maybe
Linda
she's
Lynn.
right here.
I've heard of her, but
So Linda Lynn was able to perform live, which everyone enjoyed. Thank you so much for helping our community, because this is what it's all about, giving back.
Absolutely. And you know me, I'm down for anything when it comes to supporting, when it comes to especially being part of the community. And it just excites me, especially when it's children involved.
Yes.
It makes me, make me even want to do
a little bit more, right?
Yeah, a little bit more. It makes me feel good that I'm able to give,
And you know what it is? That you're like an inspiration, because then younger kids look at you and they're like, oh my God, I want to be just like her. And that's exactly what happened. We had a lot of different artists. Like I said, Linda Lynn was taking pictures with. I saw the picture that you took of one of the little girls.
Oh yeah,
that was so cute.
Yeah, I was like, my fans, and they even DM me. They're tagging me on the pictures, and I'm reposting it on my stories.
Yes,
it's fun. You know why? Because I feel that I'm doing something they like, they enjoy.
Positive.
Right, it's positive, and they want to take pictures with me, and they want to, what is it? It makes me feel good that at least I'm being recognized.
Correct.
For the things that I do, and that's why I always say that what I do with a passion. I do it out of love. I don't do it for any other reason. So I always say, oh my God, yes, I have a song, I have videos, and I do this, and I do performances, but when I get recognized, especially by kids, but it just makes me feel even more special.
Right.
That.
Of course.
So
Well, you were running the red carpet too. You know,
Yeah,
she was
and I
helping
did.
us there too. She was running the
oh
whole
my
red
God!
carpet.
I was just like, wait, am I here as Linda Lynn, or am I just here with Could Be You TV? Wait, put on shades, take off my outfit. Like, what do I do? I was put on the spot, but
No, but it was amazing, and thank you so much for your
Yeah, of
collaboration.
course,
Thank you for your
always.
support. We had over 900 people that actually made their
900.
presence.
Well,
there.
you know what? It was funny because I really couldn't see because of all the lighting,
lights, like,
but I actually could hear them. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support, todo el amor y el apoyo that the community gave me.
Yes.
You know, it just made me feel good. But I believe we have a little slideshow of some pictures I was
Ooh,
able to put
nice.
together. Can we just check out that video? Oh, okay, great. Yes, go straight to performance.
Okay, so I want you guys to scream and support my friend Linda Lynn! ¡Aplausos fuertes para Linda Lynn desde Puerto Rico!
Who was that? I thought I thought I was some kind of a superstar up there. Like I'm like, oh, like you know.
Definitely did great. Everybody loved you.
Thank you. That was
Unbelievable.
amazing. Yeah, so I just
Had
see,
fun.
look, all the dancers, and you know, I have to say that kudos to you for putting on together such an amazing and successful event.
Thank you.
I know that everything that you do and you put your hands, you know, on, it's unbelievable. So I'm
you.
so very proud of you, and I'm so happy to call you my
you.
friend.
Aw.
So yeah,
Thanks.
so we have this part of the show. We have this segment called OMG, What Now? Don't you listen to the news, you know, see what's trending. There's always something going on that makes you say, what? Oh
Right,
my
yeah.
God, like what the, you know? So we're going to get into that. And the first one we're going to get into is the, what's the first one we have? The Popeye? Oh, the baby
What?
Trump. Okay, so when I read this, I was like,
No.
what is going on here? So this Alabama man was arrested over the weekend for stabbing a giant baby Trump protest balloon. Okay, the officer said the man was slashed the Trump balloon in a Monash Park as people were protesting the president's visit to an NCAA college football game. And he just supposedly ranted that he was just gonna go and cause a scene. He's like, everybody watch this, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stab the balloon. So he reportedly made a gash which deflated. So so cops say that shortly before the incident, he even shared a video to Facebook saying that
gosh.
sharing his plans to make a scene. So what I learned after this is that because he was arrested for that, for disorderly conduct and mischief
Right.
too. So they have made a GoFund page
Just to help him.
To help him with the legal fees, which was
my
like a
God.
cap that I think it was like $6,000, right? But to everybody's amazement, it was like over $60,000 they raised.
No.
Like more, yeah. So it's like, oh my God, really? Of all the things that you can
Actually
go
donate
fund me
money
and
or
done,
give
so
to.
this is what's going on. I absolutely
Unbelievable.
And going to our next one is the I believe it's the arrest over a subway. Yep.
You're not on bar.
I just explained to you
Bro,
that you were
let
detained.
my shit go, bro.
Did I not?
Bro, let my shit go.
You are detained and you're
Let
not
my
free to
shit
go.
go.
Which
Let
part
my
of that
shit go,
even?
bro. You come up here and fuck with me. You single me out of all these people.
You're eating.
Bro, so what?
It's against the law.
So what?
I tried
It'll
to
be dumb
explain
if
that
I get
to
on
you.
work. Let my shit go,
It's a
bro.
violation of California law.
Bro, can you
I
put
have
my
the right
backpack-
to detain you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Can you please let my backpack go?
Are you going to cooperate?
Yeah,
Can you cooperate and leave me the fuck
You're going
alone?
to go into jail.
I'm not going to jail for eating a fucking sandwich.
No, for resisting arrest.
I'm not resisting arrest.
You are
I haven't
resisting
done
right
anything
now.
wrong. I haven't done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
You can argue that
I've
with
done
the
nothing
judge.
wrong. Let my bag go.
Just what?
Let my bag go, bro. What are you, bro? What is this nigga doing,
Yeah,
bro?
we got
Let
a
my
guy even on
bag
the
go.
platform and then cooperate. Somebody cover you.
Bro, bring him up here then.
Wow,
So-
that was unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. So now, of course, so everybody like
Right.
you get it. You seriously, the guy is going to work or whatever he's doing. He's eating one of those McDean's
Right.
sandwiches. You put in the
Perfect
microwave,
sandwich.
pop it, and you're on the run. And he gets approached, and they're literally going to arrest him for eating a sandwich. Okay, so now you would think, what was the
cause? Right.
Right. But okay, so even though I don't think it's justifiable, these laws got to change. But supposedly in San Francisco, there is a law that permits anyone from eating or drinking on any metro stations
No.
or subways or
No.
any transit. Yes, so it's actually a
Really?
law. Yeah, that you're not allowed to eat on these platforms, whether
Wow.
bus or trains. or
I've
whatever.
never heard.
Yeah,
Something
so,
new. Something new.
Well, but exactly. So we're thinking like, are you serious? So now, of course, you're looking at the cops like, really, like
Right.
you don't have. But then in their eyes, it's like.
I'm
But
just
they're
doing my
breaking the
job.
law, exactly. So
Right.
that's what they're saying. It's like, but they're only doing their job. But then it's like, as if they don't have enough heat on them.
Right.
As far as arresting, that's.
Well, that's kind of what happens, for unfortunately good cops pay, the bad of bad cops.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So
And then
so I don't know. How
it's
would you say?
hard.
Is he a good cop or bad cop?
It's so hard
Right?
because he's like doing his job if that's what the law is
Right.
and that's what it is, But then at the end of the day, it was only a sandwich. He was just
Right,
eating a sandwich.
Exactly.
So it
So
wasn't
you're arrested,
even like
you're probably gonna ruin this guy's life. He probably has a
Record.
clean record. He's probably going to school to be a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, whatever.
Exactly.
And so I don't get it. I mean, I really don't. And maybe you know what? Like just like us. What if we didn't know that was a law?
right. How about we just moved?
Right. Well, how do I supposed
We'll
to
be
know?
arrested too.
Do you know every law that goes on? I don't know.
Definitely
So am I
not.
supposed to know that there's a law that I can't have a sandwich on the subway platform?
Definitely not.
So-
Now I'm not just gonna eat no more.
Right. You're like, now you gotta sit down like a sitting duck. You're like, what should because you just don't know what to do. But
Unbelievable.
and that was definitely an OMG. And going to the next one, is this the TI? Okay. So that was just one of the many hundreds of memes and
T.I.
the
is
whole
getting.
controversy with T.I. Now, do you know the controversy here?
No, tell me.
Okay.
Explain.
So,
School us.
Well, it's all over. So T.I. the rapper.
Yeah.
Okay. So he made a statement, or he just that he makes sure every year that he accompanies his 18-year-old daughter to the OBGYN to make sure that she's still a virgin.
Oh no. 18-year-old daughter?
She's 18 years old.
No.
Yes. So this is why those memes, like that one you just seen,
Understood.
they make him. So I'm like, see, I'm a virgin. Let me see. So, I've never heard of such a thing. So two things. Number one, so you hear the controversy. Does he go too far, or is he doing a job to protect his daughter? Blah blah blah. First of all, I have to say I do have a daughter myself. you try to do the best, and you have as
have
well.
three
You have
too.
3 daughters. You know, you're gonna watch them as close as you can. You want to make sure if anything, you know, health-wise, you take them to the doctor. You want to. But I've never even considered, even crossed my mind to accompany my daughter to make sure that she's still a virgin.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? And not only
That crosses the line a little bit. That's too much of
well,
like
it does cross the line, especially I think
personal space
coming
too.
from the dad. I don't know, even from like, I don't know. I mean, she does have a mom,
right.
but it doesn't even matter if you have mom or dad. At 18 years old, so this is why I think this can't be true because when I've taken my daughter to the doctors, even before 18,
right?
they don't let you go into the room with them. They ask, can you please wait outside because it's confidentiality between the doctor and the patient. And even though you're the parents, there are things that the child or your kid is not going to say in front of you, and the doctor needs to know. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's only, I'm not going to fight there and say, no, I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I believe that.
Yeah, I think that's a little hard, especially from his industry, from his background, or maybe because of the industry in the background, he knows how it is. Maybe he's more overprotective. I don't know.
I don't know, but at 18 years old, I don't know. That's something
too much.
we're gonna have to dig in a
That's
little
too
bit
much.
into this. Ti, you know, if you're out there, you want to call Could Be You TV right now and let us know what's going on.
Let us know
Is
your
this
side.
a fact or is this false? Is this fake news? So we're here waiting for your answer, okay? But we're gonna go into a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have a special guest artist in the house.
Ooh.
Yes. So everybody, stay tuned, and we'll see you back in a few.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Yeah. I told these niggas I ain't gonna stop till I make $1 billion. Fuck $1 million. Yeah. New Orleans. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Fuck do you mean? Kicking no cream. Came to this bitch with $1 and dream. Rapping, I work and I'm catching this thing. Circling the eye block, letting it bang. Give me $1 million, ain't nothing gon' change. Only thing different, she keeping the change. Why in the fuck is we speaking the game? Never fell off, but I'm litty again. Hands in the bag and they bending your man. Nizzle on fire, don't let him in. Betty with wise, they listening in. Steady on phone, said he talking to Kim. Yeah, I know. You motherfuckers talking to pigs and Damon Renault. Synthesis. That song go, I'm on the money mission, they y'all knowin'. Left palm itches wishing somebody on me. Dunking on them like I'm fucking Corville. To step back like I'm Steph Curry. Told my bitch she ain't got no worries. Told my bitch we ain't got no worries. We live in the house with different stories. 2 Beamers, ask your friend. Bet that bitch got a different story. Yeah. I said I bet that bitch got a different story. I swag it up, I'm chopping. I bag it up, I'm rocking. And if your bitch with me, then you know she poppin'. Swag it up and chopping. I bag it up, I'm rocking. And if your bitch with me, then you know she poppin'. Swag it up, I'm chopping. I bag it up, that's rocking. And if your bitch with me, then you know she poppin'. Then you know she poppin'. Then you know she poppin'. I know got weed.
Wow! Congratulations and welcome, welcome Nizzle. Nizzle's in the house. Yay! All right, so welcome and tell me, what are you trying to destroy? What are you doing here, Wendy? You came to destroy the set.
She's nervous. It happens.
We're having some technical difficulties here.
Nizzle got me nervous.
See, got you nervous.
It usually happens.
Go ahead,
like
do your thing over there. But so congratulations, Nizzle, and thank you for being here tonight with us at Could Be You TV. So tell me a little bit about this song. I mean, I'm loving the beat.
Yeah, well, Swag It Up. That was basically like an intro to the EP that I had prior to like my mom passing away. So she passed away in July. So I think I shot that in like June.
Okay.
So I pretty much like that was like I was in the middle of like Nizzle, what I call Nizzle mania. So I was gonna like follow up with like video after video. So that was actually like an intro.
Okay.
To what I was doing, but like things like the sound of the EP changed now. So like we're not even going that route. So like that's just the intro like to up that time, I guess. So it's like yeah, but like pretty much what I was trying to do was like.
Do you understand what's going on here? I'm looking at Wendy. She's trying to be so politically correct because I'm the microphone.
Oh, she needs
It's
things.
on the floor and everything, and I see her trying to be so proper. Do you hear her, guys? We have technical difficulties, I believe.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I can feed off from you guys' microphones.
Okay. Then we'll do that.
Yeah.
But a name like Nizzle, where did that come from? Because that's different. I've never heard. Very catchy. You know, people can just say Nizzle, and you already know who Nizzle is.
Yeah, it's only one Nizzle.
It's not like little Jam, little.
Yo, funny when
John,
I say Nizzle and like on the West Coast, everybody thinks I'm saying like lizard for some reason.
Lizard. Nizzle?
I don't. Yeah,
Lizard?
I don't know why. Like, I guess maybe it's our New York accent. It sounds like lizard to them.
So they kept calling you, oh,
no,
lizard.
I have to correct it immediately because it's like lizard. Nobody wants to be called lizard. I mean, unless your name is lizard. But Nizzle came from me from like a mentor I had when I was younger. Like I had many different names, but like at that time my name was Big Nate.
Okay.
It was Big Nate, and like it didn't make sense because I wasn't big. So like, but I ran with that for a while, like Big Nate. So one night we was just out. I think we was going to like City Island. I was young, like I had no business being with him, and like he was
like many of them.
Yeah, like I said, I was just out, and he's like, yo, we gonna call you Nizzle, and it's like I think like I looked up to him enough to be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna try to.
But what were you doing? There was something he just, was it?
Nah, honestly, I had a show coming up. I had a show coming up, and he's like, yo, we're gonna just go in there, we're gonna snatch the mic from whoever's rapping, and you're gonna be like, yo, it's Nizzle. And I'm like,
okay. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I did. Like I took that and I did do that to a couple of people at a couple of shows.
Did you feel that was like the right move? Like you
yeah, well, I felt like
executed what you went to.
Yeah, I felt like it was a statement, and it was like I feel like nicknames that stick are ones that's given to you, and like not the ones that you choose. So anytime, like if you think about it, if you chose your nickname, it doesn't really stick with you. You know what I'm saying? So like it was given to me, and then like for a while it sounded weird, but now it's like if I was the head, like anything else, it would sound weird. So it's just
All right. So let me ask you. You know, a lot of artists have different ways of being described with the music and who they are, whatever. So, do you like? Do you identify yourself as a hip hop artist or just a overall recording artist, or like how would you identify your music?
Well, I think where like the state of like music is right now, there's no actual genre for my music because like I songwrite as well. So like I write a lot of pop music.
Okay.
That you would never think that I wrote, but in the same sense, I think I could perform it. I can't sing, but like I said, I wouldn't
You have the ideas and you
yeah,
have,
like,
okay.
and it's like I can reference a whole track singing, and then it's pop or it could be country, it could be
country.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So
That's
it's
music
like,
is music no matter what it is. That's why when they say the same thing about me, so what kind of music do you sing? It's just like,
sing good music.
well, I don't have one specific. What genre do you sing? I don't have, because I am a pop, you know, I do Latin. I can identify a lot as a Latin artist. Oh, this is a Latin. Well, I'm a Latina, but doesn't mean I strictly do Latin music.
strictly
I
do
do dance music. I do EDM. I do Latin. I do, you know what I'm saying? So I do, and it's like, I don't know. I do everything. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like where we at. So it's just like, I just feel like the genre now is 2000 and today, like music. That's the music I make. I just make like good music, I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I could do any type of music. And growing, like being in it and doing it for so long, it's just, now you understand, like sometimes what you like is not what you need to put out.
Right.
So like.
So are you doing that? Are you going against the grain? Like, are you going to put out music that you like and you feel, or do you feel like you have to be current with what's being heard out there and what people want to hear?
Well, obviously, I feel like if you putting out music just that only you want to listen to, that's where it's gonna stay. So it's like, I think like what separates people, like artists, from like records and tracks is the people that take the formula and still add their own twist to it, and still make records that could be spent in clubs. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's a business, and we're not just doing it just to hear ourselves. So if you're putting out music that nobody wants to go against and you're not at a stature of Drake yet, then it's not gonna make sense. So you have to, I don't feel like, and I just had this conversation and I was telling people that I don't feel like I have to copy anybody that's out.
I don't think anybody should copy anybody.
You know what I'm saying? But like, there's structures that's winning. There's beats, there's production that's winning. So for me to get on that type of production, yeah, I see I would probably do it. And then like, you know what I'm saying, like when you develop that core fan base, you stay true to yourself. But like, it's gonna come a time where you could give that in-house project where people are like, I gotta grow with this, or I gotta see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Now, speaking of stay true to yourself and all that, I have to ask, this is very unique what you have going on here.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the life jacket?
Yes.
Yes.
I need to ask.
That is, we were supposed to save him.
Yes. Is that what it is?
Nah,
is that the gimmick to that?
That's mad funny. That's funny. But obviously, if I had this, I could save y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yo.
Well, I asked because I went, you know, so I go jet skiing a lot. You know, I have jet skis that I love to be out in the water almost every single day if I can in the summertime, you know. And I'm always looking for, I hate going into like your typical boating store and just pick up an ugly life jacket. Like, I need to, like, I'm like literally like looking at, say, even if I have to design, take a marker and color or do something, I want my life vest to be nice and trendy and to match my jet ski, and to, like, I want and it's not easy to find that, but it's just so funny that that you actually sport and your style is of a
life jacket.
A life jacket. So what made you come with that idea? Is it just something you just like to wear, or you feel safe? Is that like a blanket, you know, security blanket or something?
Nah. Well, like it's like a multi-layered answer. You know what I'm saying? Like my mic.
It's like go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I just startled her and it just came out.
Yeah,
but now, like,
nervous.
This is like a multi-layered thing. Like, it started as, like, to be honest, like in South by Southwest last year, I had put it on. Wait, yeah, I don't know. It was.
But
like,
when you put it on, were you out in the waters?
No.
Or you just like?
No, like I bought it. I actually bought it in Malibu, like for the water, because like like I feel like I could swim, but not in the
ocean. So you were going jet skiing. You were going to be in the water, boat.
Yeah, but I wasn't jet skiing.
You just wanted to put it in the water.
Like we were going to like kayak. You know and it's like I feel like kayaking wasn't my strong.
Kayaking. Okay.
It wasn't my strong point.
Who is it?
It wasn't my
I've never been
strong
on a kayak.
point. So they had like the big.
That's scary though.
They had the
Go on,
free.
you can flip over.
That's what I'm
in a
saying.
second, like,
So
and
that's how I felt. And they had the free life jackets, but it looked like you said like bulky.
Yeah, and
I'm
ugly,
just
so
like-
generic, and they're all wearing it. It's like when you go bowling, right? Bowling. Excuse me. I have my own pair of shoes, thank you, and I have my own ball.
Yeah, you
that
gotta.
says Linda Lynn
you gotta
on
do
it.
something.
So I like to be different, original. I don't want to be wearing the same shoes that everybody has. So no, I don't want to wear the same jacket that everybody has. So
Facts.
you know, we're gonna have to start changing that and start making a new market for designing these life jackets. So
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting to. So like, I go into the store and I'm like, basically at the time my homeboy's like, yo, what is it gonna take to get you on the kayak? So I told him like, if you buy me a life jacket like that, I know is like fresh out the package, like that I could trust. So we went in there, we seen,
trust it. Make
yeah,
sure
we
there's nobody
seen it,
there.
we seen it. And I put it on, like, and I'm always like, designer's designer. I feel like
Right.
anybody could be a mannequin and put on designer, but like I always like to put on weird things. So when I put it on, I'm like, I had on Yeezys and everything still. So I'm like, oh
Okay.
yo, this is swaggy. So we went.
So you were going kayaking for fun?
Yeah, like, well, it wasn't fun to me. Because,
wasn't fun for
like,
you?
After I felt like, alright, if I'm gonna live in California, I gotta do certain things.
Right.
So it's like, alright, after we did what we did,
Did
like,
you enjoy it?
yeah, it got crazy like that. Like
Okay.
that day got crazy. We got wiped out. Like, but it got crazy. Like,
Well,
so,
shout out to our girl Tiffany. But I believe Tiffany as well does kayaking.
yeah.
So I'm like,
I
you
want
do?
Yeah, I want like New York. I definitely would never kayak in New York. Like,
listen, there's a lot of things that one wouldn't do in the waters of New York, but
I wouldn't kayak.
I love the water, so I do jet skiing. I love to do,
Jet skiing is different, but kayaking is like,
But you still
you
inside,
just
you know.
so close to the water. Like,
I know.
And then I think for me it was the manual labor about it. Like,
But you know what's so
what I'm saying?
funny?
Like,
But
that
that's what
to
I
rope.
like it.
As far as I go, like going
That's
is
the
cool, but
exercise.
coming back, like after you did what you did.
Even doing like this, row, row. It's like I feel like I'm getting a workout. Row, row.
But yeah, so I started wearing it. Like I had we had like a mansion party, and like the pool was like 12 feet. So I'm like,
And you wore the life vest on the water too?
Yeah, I wore it to
so
the
you made
party.
a statement. That was it,
and
right?
everybody thought I was joking. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna jump in the water and drown in front of everybody.
But you
so-
should have just said this is part of my fashion statement. I cannot.
Yeah, at the time, it wasn't even a debate. It was like, yo, this is my
This is
safety.
just me. Well, there you go.
And
I'm
then,
making
like-
a fashion statement, and what?
Then somebody told me like, yo, you won't wear that on stage at South by Southwest, and I'm like, I definitely
the challenge.
will. Yeah, I'm like, I definitely will. And then when I
See what
wore
happens
it,
when you challenge someone?
I wore it, and then it's like at the moment that I wore it, I felt like a quote behind it, like, yo, I'm protecting myself like from my own wave. And like I said it on stage, and everybody was
Ooh,
like,
it's
yeah,
protecting
like,
yourself
all
from
right, we understand. So, but it's like, it's not as like cocky as you would think. It's more like,
No, you created
like
it.
it's
right
like
there
a
and then.
statement, like, yo,
right.
no matter how big you get, like, stay humble, stay grounded, protect yourself, because like you protect yourself from every other person, enemy, friend, foe, but you sometimes forget that like you could be your own enemy, and like, you know what I mean? That's just pretty much it. So
I like his philosophy.
yeah, and that's why I said like it started coming, so I said okay, and like now I haven't taken it off since. It's almost been like 6
You
months.
sleep with it too?
Sometimes.
Really?
So it is like a security blanket.
Look.
I told you it is a security
Nah.
blanket. That's a security. Okay, well listen,
Yeah.
if it works, that's great. That is your fashion statement right there. So what is next for you? Do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah, well, tomorrow we got a show at the Delancey.
Ooh, yes.
We got a show at the Delancey tomorrow. Pretty much I'm on like a promo run, I would say, because like I said, the EP is dropping. It's still like, it's just not, I wouldn't say as happy, because it is a lot of happy music on it, but it's just more of a subtle approach to what I was doing, and
Okay.
more of like today's sound.
How long you been how long you been rapping for?
Well, I've been rapping for like 12 years.
12 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. So I know I ask this to a lot of artists, but I like to know differently. If you had the chance to have a collaboration with one of your favorite artists, who would it be?
Like that's always like a question, And I feel like it's like I don't have a direct answer for that because
there's not anybody out there that you say, oh, I would like to.
It depends on what I'm doing it for. Like if I'm doing it just for like myself, like then it would be different. If I'm doing it for like a business standpoint, it would be different. So it's like if I was just personally doing it, it still would be a good business move. But like I would do a record with like Nelly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's getting hot in
like
here.
right now.
Yeah, I would do
He'll take off everything except the vest.
Come through like the vest is happening like, and we in works.
Hey, listen, you're not the only one with a fashion statement. Look at me. I got a popcorn pop-up, okay? I'm popping. Like that? I'm popping with my popcorn pocketbook. For those of you that don't know,
Can I tell you what happened with that? Let me tell you the story. I got to tell you the story.
I gotta know.
So Friday, she actually, performed live at our event, at our dance showcase, and it was a concert. So I saw that bag on the table, and I'm like, who's eating popcorn? I want some. I never knew that was her bag.
That was her actual bag.
This is my bag. This is my popcorn in here. Yum, yum, yum. So yes, I like to do, I like to create fashion statements too. I also like to be different. I also like whatever you would never think of putting on, or I would be that person. I need to have that bag, or I need to have, because I have one of the most outrageous. Next week I'll come back with another funny, outrageous bag, and I just like to be different.
And that's right. And that's what makes
not crazy. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like a Lady Gaga wearing meat on me, nothing like that. But I like loud, bold things that normally a lot of bling bling. That's
I like
me.
the bling bling too.
But
so tell me a little bit more. What can you tell to all of our youth and everyone that's actually viewing you right now that might want to just be like you?
Well, first and foremost, like, to be like me is to know me. So, like, if you want to be like me, definitely follow me. You know what I'm saying? Follow my website, officialnizzle.com. I mean, that's usually at the end, but, like, if you want to be like me. Because, like, a lot of things that, like, I want the youth to understand that rap, hip-hop, whatever you're doing is still a form of entertainment. And, like, don't forget that. So, like, don't allow people to put you in a corner to feel like you have to rap about exactly what you're doing, and don't feel like you have to portray that you're doing exactly what you're rapping about, because like I said, just like Eddie Murphy and the top like actors, like we're still in the entertainment business and we're still here to entertain. So not to say like everything I say is not true, but I don't think that people should take everything such literal as a grain of salt or hold people.
But with that being said, you feel like a lot of rappers, especially with the rap game, that if you don't rap hardcore about street life and like that, and they don't look at the hip hop artists like the rapper, like a serious, you gangster, y'all was, as soon as they're talking about something positive or something fun or something, then it's like, that's
it's
whack.
not rap.
Right.
But and that's what I'm saying. It's like there's no genres. If you want to just hear hardcore rap, then I think that's what it should be titled, like hardcore rap. But in the same sense,
I think he's changing. He's
like,
gonna start changing the game here now.
It should.
Jay-Z, where are you?
But in the same sense, I just
Give us
watched
a call,
something.
Jay-Z.
I just watched something the other day where they said like the top 10 artists that you would never believe didn't have a criminal record, and Ice Cube was #1.
Wow.
And he's from NWA, so it's like, how many drive-bys do you think his music incited? And this man's never had a criminal background. Not to say he's not a gangster, he's not anything, but he just was fortunate enough not to go into the system, but he's still appealing to people in the system. And now look at him, he's a household name as an actor, as a dad, as this, and it goes on and on. Yeah, it goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want the youth to understand that and embrace that. And like, I think it'll bring more value to like the artist side of us, like financially gaining off of what we're doing once we understand like, yo, okay, it's cool for him to be acting like that, because we'll watch Denzel in a gangster, we'll watch Denzel as a cop, we'll watch him in multiple different forms, and we'll never say like, yo, why is he doing that? Because he's getting paid to do it. So if somebody's image is being paid to do something, like, you gotta respect it. And
yeah, absolutely. I feel like, as artists, we do have a responsibility portray our music and come across for the youth, because they are the ones who are listening to us and they're the ones that looking up to. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just me. I don't know, like I have mentioned. So I feel like I came, I was born and I grew up in an environment the same way as, I was born in East New York, Brooklyn. I was in that same environment as most of these rappers like to rap about. I was that person that has a story to tell. But you know what? I'm not, because why would I want to, I don't want to have to talk about that life or what I've seen or what, I was brought up by a single, a single mom. Like, I want to talk the good things that came out of it. I don't want to start talking about all the, so I don't feel like just because you grew up in a certain environment or you did, like you have to
be a product of
right,
it.
like you have to, what about the good, the other side?
And there's enough music out right now about every hood in the United States of America. But not to say, like I said, I have tough music, but like I don't consider myself a gangster rapper. I don't consider myself anything like. And I more or less strayed away from it because it's just not marketable. So it's just like, I just want the youth to understand that the youth that's deciding to drop out and be a rapper, if you didn't make it and you have more than 2 videos on YouTube, you're not an overnight sensation. So that means you have to put in work.
Absolutely.
And understand that means you have to check on your marketable skills. You have to be marketable to people that wants to invest in you. So I just see a lot of people just throwing their life away from 16 to 20 thinking that they're going to become an overnight sensation.
Oh boy, because I've been working out there so,
a lot of people have. And then you look at the greatest of the greatest and they come in at, like, and no matter what, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, you guys go on IG, y'all show yourself, y'all do whatever y'all want from 13 to on. It's gonna fall in love with you.
We're gonna show you.
Yeah, they're gonna fall in love. They're gonna fall in love with you. So it's like I think like as you go along, if you're not an overnight sensation, then you have to stick it out with anything, and then
I feel you do something because you love. It's like I just telling you, I do what I do because I love it and it's a passion. And if there's 1, 10, whatever it is, at least there's one person that's listening to me.
But you acting like you don't do things, like you haven't done like big stadiums and things like that, and like good decent shows. Like,
well, but you know what?
You know what I'm saying? You said she act like she's singing for 2 people.
No, like, what I'm saying is, but I've been in this. Like
you heard what she said, jet skis. She's living the life. Look, she got a show.
Listen,
she got a show.
I'm still struggling. I'm still climbing that ladder. I'm not an overnight sensation. I'm still working towards it. I didn't just decide to do this last year and say, oh, I think I want to be a recording artist. Yeah. I've been doing this for many years, so I believe that this is still a process I'm going through. But I feel, and I always say that as an indie artist, I think, yes, I have come a long way as an indie artist, as a female artist, because not only is being in the industry one of the hardest things to do, but to be a female in it, also trying to come out, it's not easy. But like I said, when you have heart in it, I do it all out of love, So you have to have the passion for it. You can't be thinking any other thing, fame and money and this and that, because it's not going to come. With it. Everything will come. Exactly, everything will come. But before we continue here, do we have I want to give a special shout out before I forget. Also this weekend, I attended my beautiful niece's Sweet 16. She was absolutely gorgeous. Giovanna, I am so happy and proud of you for this milestone. Do we have a picture of her? I believe we did. No. We don't? Okay. Well, I thought we did. But I just want to say happy birthday. Happy Sweet 16.
Happy birthday.
I love you. And also, I want to give a quick shout out. This is something that's really exciting to me. So I know a lot of you have been asking my eyebrows, why they look so amazingly beautiful. So my eyebrows were recently done by Tiana. And if you don't know who Tiana is my daughter. She's my baby girl. But she no matter how old she is, she'll always be my baby girl. But she is now a certified technician. She does what's called now this new trend called micro shading. Micro shading. So it's something, I guess, a step ahead of microblading. you know, that was the it thing. Now this is coming. So as you see my eyebrows, they are a sort of tattoo. So that's why my eyebrows kind of look a little bit intense right now. So shout out to her for becoming certified, and anybody just, you know, Faces by Tii, and just make your appointment with her. And as you see, there we go. The beautiful Giovanna, and there's my daughter right there, and that is I right there. So, and also a quick shout out before I forget. Who likes my braids?
Love it. Love it.
Styled by Michelle.
My dance mom.
Yes, my dance mom. So shout out to her for that too. But so before we leave, because you know we always come at that time of the night that when time flies when you're having fun. Why don't you let everybody know exactly where they can find you? You know, all your social media and.
Well, with the world we live in today, man, you could just type in Nizzle Man, NIZZLEMAN in Google search, and like that'll pull up any and everything. Like I have music, I have records out on all digital platforms. I have music out on all digital platforms that I've wrote as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the pop section.
So you say your show is at Delancey when?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow at the Delancey.
Let them know tomorrow, Delancey.
Tomorrow you'll come see me at the Delancey. But that's not it, man. Like I said, I'm on a promo tour. If you have any shows, if you're watching this, if you have anything that you want me to be at in the next 2 weeks until I leave after Thanksgiving, I'll be there. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, officialnizzle.com is my website that I'm promoting right now. Official Nizzle is all my social media handles. And
Nizzle it is.
Yeah, it's Nizzle.
All right.
Or you could just type in rapper with life jacket and I should
Right?
pop up.
Okay, then everybody knows. If you don't remember Nizzle, which is very easy to remember.
This is my second face, believe it or not. Quick story before we leave.
Yeah.
When I was on tour with Justina, we was in Colorado and I had came into the venue without.
We're talking about Justina Valentine.
Yeah, Justina Valentine. I came in with the vest on. We did the sound check. I left and I came back without it on, and the security didn't let me in.
It didn't let you in, right?
Exactly. And I'm like, yo, I'm part of it. And they're like, I'll come back with your pass. I went back to the tour bus, got the pass, and I just put it on.
The pass is that.
But I put the VIP pass on, but I just put this back on because I'm like, a fan or something might see me. And I came back. I went to go show him the pass. He's like, "Oh, yo, what up, Nizzle?"
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Yo, like."
Oh my God.
So I stopped him. I told him,
right.
I'm like, "Yo, bro, you know I just was." Yo,
I ain't see.
I'm like,
well, that's good for you.
like, yo,
That's
bro,
good.
like this is my new face. So it's like
Making a trend.
That's right. Well, listen, anything, and already he found his thing. So everybody, just be on the lookout for Nizzle. Hit him up on Instagram, on Facebook, on his website. He'll be at the Delancey tomorrow, so check him out. Before we leave, I'm gonna leave you now with my new music video. Who's That Girl? So
check it out.
Check it out. And so thank you, everybody. I love you. We'll see you next time, next week, same place. Linda Lynn presents QUPTV. Thank you so much, all my loyal viewers. Los quiero, los amos. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Linda Lynn, Matrix.
Sex appeal mo todas tardes, yeah. No, not everyone can have this, yeah. My trip is just way above average. Cinderella, I just bought a palace. I shine like that, just say some diamonds. Can I buy me? This girl is so priceless. I walk in the club and it's all eyes on me.
It's all eyes on me.
I walk in the club and it's all eyes on me.
It's all eyes on me.
¿Quién es esa niña? Señorita más fina. ¿Quién es esa niña? Señorita más fina.
You move so nice. The haters gon' hate, then they copy, yeah. Baby, no lie, you're the baddest thing in here that catches my eye. A beauty from all different angles. Must have fell from the sky, you're an angel. Baby, don't tease me. To keep my eyes off is not easy.
Walk in the club and it's all eyes on me.
It's all eyes on me.
I love how you stay 'cause you want my body. good morning.